defender, Kenneth Meru, one of the Oyibo, and then Moses Simon. Sure,
Welcome you on the show, Sports Update on Trust TV. Adini Shafe. Time to take you around the world of sport, but this time around it's about update. Let's look at it. Recently, Super Eagles' performance has been a worrisome issue concerning Nigerians because of the fact that they played 2 matches in the World Cup and now they play a draw in those matches, 1-1 draw against Lesotho and also against Zimbabwe. Even before then, they've been struggling. And that's why we're looking at the first story alongside Jide Olusola in the studio. Jide, good to have you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good to be here again.
Yes, let's look at this particular story. Super Eagles' poor performance. We need to appease late Amodu and Keshi for forgiveness. Coming from Gara Gombe, former Gombe FA chairman, but right now he's the chairman of the Athletics Federation, or rather association there. But he's saying Nigerians, the Nigerian Football Federation, the way they dealt with Amodu Shuaibu qualified Nigeria for 2 World Cups, and he never was able to take us to those 2 Mundials. So to him, he felt that Amodu Shuaibu was not treated well after qualifying Nigeria for those World Cups, and we couldn't allow him to take the Eagles to the World Cup. He was good enough to qualify us, but he wasn't good enough to take us to the Mundial. Same Stephen Keshi. Stephen Keshi won AFCON for Nigeria in 2013, and after that, he was systematically eased out from that particular team called Super Eagles. He even mentioned Vincent Eyema, that we should also apologize for the fact that NFF were not nice to our goalkeeper, and you can see that we are struggling also in this goalkeeping department. And for the Eagles, the entire Eagles, according to Gara Gombe, we need to appease the soul of the 2 are late now, Amodu Shuaibu and Stephen Keshi. And that's why we're looking at this particular one. Super Eagles' performance is being hinged to Amodu Shuaibu not being happy till his death. He was even owed, according to him, he was owed a lot of money before he died, and he couldn't get his reward. And that means maybe his soul is not happy, and we need to appease both of them. Are you in time with this?
I know Gara Gombe is very controversial. He's my friend, so I know that. So when I saw that statement on Facebook and everything, I was just smiling in my mind that what are the souls of, may their souls rest in peace, what are the souls of Amodu Shuaibu and Stephen Keshi got to do with Super Eagles' performance failure? Oh yes, Amodu Shuaibu was the coach before Keshi, but we won AFCON. So why didn't emotional spirit affect us in 2013 from winning the AFCON? Yeah, Amodu did not take us. Amodu won us, qualified us for 2 World Cups, but then he didn't take us to the World Cup. They brought in those Oyinbo men. Yes, but then if he was angry, then we should not have won the 2013 Nations Cup with Stephen Keshi.
Maybe we appease him then.
so I want to just completely strike out that point. So yes, the NFF did not treat Amodu Shuaibu well at all. they often brought him in when we are at the lowest point, and he managed to take us out, and take us to the promised land. But yet he will see the land, but he will not enter that.
And it actually happened twice.
So personally, it can be very, very painful. That they will go, Amodu, please, we're in trouble, come and help us. He will come out of patriotism, help us.
And they will qualify.
They will qualify, but you will not enter that land like Moses. So that was very painful. But then I saw reports also about a man who said since he was eased out of the national team, he completely blanked himself out from anything called Nigerian football. So just of recent, that when his man came down, he's now following
the Eagles.
And in Italy, it was when I left that we started having issues with our goalkeeping department. So maybe we should actually appease Yama more.
So what you are saying now is, okay, we should appease Yama for the goalkeeping department.
Yes, because he's alive now.
Okay.
So let him come and tell us, yeah, I forgive you people. Then maybe that spirit that has been, because since he left after 2013, which was the last time he won the Nations Cup. Okay, Kale came in briefly, but luckily for him, he fell sick and his career ended. So since then, it has been one trouble
or the other. All the goalkeepers you brought, they've not been able to man that particular post.
All of them, the short and the tall one, all of them, they've all messed up. So I think if you want to appease anybody, it should be Vincent Ayama. You can call him. Yeah, come and even coach. Come and even become our goalkeeper coach. Since you have been there, you have the experience. You were once a captain. You've led us to many.
You were with Ayimba. You did so well and everything.
You went to Israel. You won the league in Israel. So you're a serial winner. Even when you went to France, you are among the top goalkeepers in France. We saw what he played against Argentina, against Messi. He should have scored over 100 goals against Nigeria. But then it was.
That's an exaggeration.
But
at least let's say like 6 or thereabout, because that day was between Yama and Messi.
So it was just unfortunate that the free kick entered. That one, there was nothing good about that one. But then, so I think he don't appease he wants to resolve our goalkeeping crisis. NFF should go and approach Ayama. Yeah, come, we are sorry. Whatever it is, plead with him. Even give him good money. Yeah. Come our goalkeeping coach, maybe.
Now, talking about this particular statement made by Gara Gombe, for the fact that you said, yes, Amodu was treated badly twice. Maybe I'm thinking, okay, what if, before he died, what if Amodu had complained either to him or to others? And in fact, it's very glaring that he wasn't well treated.
Of course,
because he was being old.
Of course.
For the fact that he qualified us those 2 times, still, we were owing him.
Of course.
So the issue of debt is not today with NFF and Eagles coaches.
Even Keshi is still be owed till tomorrow. They've not even finished. They've not even paid Keshi.
Is it not very disheartening to see that? Because I don't know if they have cleared Amodu Shuaibu's own after his death.
I don't think so. But I know that let's have assume. I know that Keshi's own
was old.
It's still outstanding.
It's still being old.
Maybe they could have paid a little of it, but it is not complete. So it's when they were alive, it did not treat them well. So I don't expect it to even treat them any better than I did. Because now the more could have just say, okay, they've gone, they've died. But I think.
But they have families.
But I think it's the family that are pushing. That no, our dad did this. Please pay us. It's so, and of course, probably will meet one or two influential people to persuade the NFF, who will not meet the ministry, the federal government. But then it's been a very dicey. They all come out. There's no money. But then we know that NFF has over 16 sponsors.
One of those sponsors can settle this.
Are the sponsors bringing us only 1 million naira? No, it's not possible. NFF to today, they've never told us how much each sponsor brings to the table. It's always multi-million naira deal. How much is this a multi-million naira deal? We don't know. So we cannot say where Peak is bringing 1 million naira. It's not even possible. It is not even possible. So it should be like, at least I believe it should be like 50 million naira above. So you cannot. So take one sponsor, please. You sponsor. Take care of the salaries of our coaches. That's your own duty. Another sponsor, you take care of the salary of the traveling expenses of our players everywhere.
Did you know the most painful thing that I noticed is because I remember, is it Ismail Amabo or Bazuaye or Dereba that was also shouting that he was here to be for the
Falcons and
for the Falcons
and the Falconet also.
Falconet,
Yeah.
and we've seen other coaches of under 17 who also are yet to be, or they will pay part of it. Why is it?
It's endemic. That crisis is endemic, and I think it kills morale. Even the Super League players, of course, some of them are still be old. You say, don't worry, travel. You pay for your traveling. They will come.
The money will not come.
Will not come
Because they believe they are earning good money in their club. Or could that be the reason why? Even okay, let's even put Super Eagles aside. Super Falcons, they are also being old. It's like we said, it's endemic. Almost all
no matter how much these players own in their various clubs, are they being paid as much as Messi or Ronaldo or even Haaland? But Haaland cannot go for Norway's matches and you use his own fund to pay. Rather, it's a country federation that will pay for that for his transport, or send a jet to go and pick him up. Can NFF send jet to go and pick Osimhen, who is a star player? But they can fly jets for meetings around the world.
I've not heard that they actually flew jet for meetings anyway.
The former president is a big boy. It's to fly. Have you seen Pinnick enter fly commercial flight? No, it's private jet flies.
Maybe as a businessman. But really, it's not funny because we're talking about Super Eagles now. Their performance has been at the very, very abysmal level lately, and Nigerians are not happy for the fact that what we are seeing is not going well. Well, for a Nigerian who felt the best thing to do is to appease the soul of Stephen Keshi and also Amodu Shuaibu concerning Super Eagles for the fact that what we meted out to them when our coaches was not too good. Amodu Shuaibu qualified Nigeria for 2 World Cups, but he couldn't take us to those Mundial. And also Stephen Keshi was eased out, even though he was not eased out appropriately. And looking at the way it is right now, well, Jide Olusola will say, well, even though it has happened, but maybe they should just try and clear the debt they are owing these late coaches. At least let their family get what they deserve while they were alive. That would be good. And the issue of owing all the coaches, something must be done because this is endemic, according to Jide there. Well, something must be done. Coming from Gara Gombe, we need to appease Shuaibu and Keshi, not even only those people, alongside our former goalkeeper, Vincent Eyema, for the fact that he was also eased out from Eagles, unceremoniously. A lot of things happening concerning our football. We just hope that we can get our ass together and make it to next Mundial in 2026 that will be co-hosted by USA, Mexico, and Canada. We hope to see them performing. At the AFCON, let's see what they'll be offering us. Away from that, let's come back home and talk about MPFL. A team actually got a new manager, talking about Heartland. MPFL, we can pull through Heartland Wars according to Boboye. Boboye is the new coach of that team. And right now, they are wallowing at the bottom of the MPFL. Heartland are seriously trying to see how they can get better, and that's why they got the signature of Hayode Boboye there. Now, Boboye is the coach of Heartland now. Can he pull through, as he said? I love the fact that he's saying this to encourage the entire squad. We can pull through, we can make it, we can be out from this relegation zone. But you think this is just a psychology. What about the action?
No, Kenan Boboye is one of the most respected coaches in the league, and he's vastly experienced, having led Rivers United and I think Lobby Stars to MPFL titles in the past. And coming on board to rescue a team that is winless, at the bottom of the table without a single win in 9 matches, is going to be a tough call for him. I think his aim is just to see how he can ensure that Heartland does not relegate. He can never dream of saying he wants to win the league. It is impossible. So the dream now is just to ensure that Heartland escapes
out of relegation.
Yes, that's the only thing he's looking for right now. He cannot say, boys, we can win the league. It is not possible.
Just to get out of that relegation
zone.
So
just 9 games, not a single win. You've drew and lost. No, not 1 win. So I think the management of Heartland felt, if this thing goes on like this, we'll go back to where we're coming from, which is Heartland, which is NLL. And they don't go back to NLL. So we are come on board, and I believe he could pull through, but though it's going to be very, very challenging because now the morale of the players could be down. maybe and the kind of players he has, maybe they cannot do, maybe they'll not be able to play to this kind of his tactics. So now he has to start looking for how to bring them to click into, to accept his own pattern of play, because Kenneth Bobo is an attacking person. He's not a defensive player, and I don't know if the players at Atlant now will be able to put his plans into perfection. But it's going to be a tough call for Boboye, but I believe he should pull through and rescue Atlant. So, but anyway, we will see his first game this weekend. If he wins his first game, I think that could be like it could revive their season to escape the relegation in the long run.
From the way it is right now, Atlant, looking at Boboye, Kennedy could have borrowed a leaf from Sam Allardyce. Allardyce knows how to save teams from relegation. Maybe, who knows? It could be Nigerian Allardyce now, because right now Atlant are not really doing so well. They are really at the bottom of the table, but can we see them getting back? According to their new manager or coach says, we can pull through, giving some psychological advancement to Atlant player and also the entire squad there for them to do well in their remaining matches. Hopefully they can pull up. Let's see how they go about it. 29 matches, marathon races for Atlant FC. Can they do it? Let's wait and see. From there, let's quickly look at the fixtures coming up tonight in the Women's Champions League. Yes, games will be up, and let's look at those games. Although we know that Real Madrid will be playing, those games that will be coming up. Hockey women against Real Madrid Femenino, Chelsea against Paris FC, Ajax against Roma Femenile, and PSG against Bayern Munich Ladies. Now, you look at Paris FC, that's where our goalkeeper, Nadoze, will be here. So Unazuzi is expected to at least face Chelsea tonight. What can she do?
She will do what she can do best. Prevent the goals from coming in. In fact, as the principal said, instead of Ozo, we should be using Unazuzi as a Super Eagles.
That is a real
as a Super Eagles keeper. So anyway, she's going to face a tougher firepower this today against the Chelsea team. But then Unazuzi, I think she's now. No, she came in. She's a young girl, a young lady. So she came in inexperienced, and I think she has not gathered so much experience. Keeping for the Super Falcons alone has given her that's much needed experience and confidence. So now she goes into any match with so much confidence.
So much confidence. In fact, I kind of see a Yema in.
Yeah, she's
the confidence, the way she manned the post. The way she controlled the post, both at the club side and also the national team. So much confidence.
She's very playful, and she's very, very confident in her abilities. I think it's a very good one for her. Now she can face anybody. She's ready to face anybody. Sometimes I watch
so many penalties that she actually saved.
Yes, I watched some of her pre-match rituals. She's playful. I think she just tries to take away any tension.
Pressure.
Yeah, whatever it is, play as much as she can play. But once she gets to the field, she's focused and she ensures that she gets the job done. So against Chelsea women tonight, it will be tough for her because of the Chelsea women that are superior in terms of quality. But then she can pull through. But it's not going to be easy for her anyway. It's not be easy for her.
Okay, still looking at that particular fixtures, Roma will be playing. Roma Femenile will also be at home, and you have your team, although I know you'll be supporting them. But Real Madrid Femenino against Hacking Women, that match, if you want to look at it on paper, you want to tilt towards Real Madrid, but anything can happen in football. You never can tell.
Yeah, I agree. Anything can happen in football, but then sometimes you look at the pedigree of the clubs, their history, the players themselves, and everything. So it's the odds stacks against Akin to defeat Real Madrid. The bookmakers maybe they'll have given them a 22-1 or something, for them to defeat Real Madrid. So, but then it's good. I think it should be a straight through for Real Madrid.
The biggest one tonight is between PSG and FC Bayern. That particular game is so huge. It's just like you're looking at the men playing. Where are you tilting between the two?
Of course, Bayern. Again. The pedigree of the Bayern team, when what happens in the male team practically also happens in the female team. Yeah, I know the female team most of them are new, even though the clubs have been existing for a long time. But the female teams are just newly formed. Even as young as PSG women, Bayern Munich women they are still a superior side to a newly formed, I won't say newly formed anyway, but a fairly young PSG side as well. So who were practically non-existent, who were powerless until recent years, compared to a Bayern side who have been investing, in their female team for a very long time. Even in the academy, you cannot compare the academy of PSG with the academy of Bayern with PSG of academy of PSG. They are miles apart. So I still tilt towards Bayern to strike a deadly blow against the Paris.
Well, coming from Jide Olusola, they are looking at those fixtures in the Women's Champions League. Quickly, let's just run through the transfer stories. Just like Sevilla could move for Wilfred Ndidi next summer. As we also talk about Manchester United are ready for squad clear-out in 2024 with more than 10 players to leave. City are working to persuade striker Erling Haaland to sign a new deal. And the last one says AC Milan are keen on a loan move for Chelsea defender Beno Badashile. They want to get him on loan, and let's see what happens concerning that particular player. Just to give you an update in the world of sport, we've been with Jide Olusola in the studio. Jide, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me again.
Yes, I'm Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.